goalkeeper Mohammad Haris, and our match referee Shakti Singh. Dunit, you got the coin?
Head.
Heads is the call. Head it is. Pakistan has won the toss. Mohammad Haris won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
I wanted to bat first because of the
Sri Lankan A team by 60 runs. Sri Lanka agonizing.
They lost the toss. And just to try and remind you that there is another semi-final happening.
Oh yes, Sana.
Sweep straight away. He's just looking to play that horizontal shot.
I think Tayyip Tahir had looked.
Oh, that ball just jags back, stays down. That's what he generally does. That's gone for leg.
Really big, but he has been amongst runs for Pakistan A.
See, this is a good field because he bowls in swing, so he's encouraged to bowl.
The left-hander, but the length is not too short.
Arachike is somebody who tends to.
Wasn't in full control of the shot, but runs nonetheless. Pakistan is taking the pressure off themselves in this important semi-final. Some not really good bowling and not bowling short of the length on the leg side as well this time. Sami won't miss on that. Dragged it away. And that's something he really needed, a release shot. Boundary definitely helps the confidence of the batter. 8 of 11 now.
Bowled him. Didn't come on. Really didn't come on. That's the first sign of this surface. Just take a look.
Staying low, that's why I was talking about keeping the stumps in play. It didn't come at all. Hitting the off stump, Sahibzada Farhan was all.
Attempted off cutter, but it was too full. Saim Ayub is a player. He plays the ball on its merits, and he doesn't predetermine. So these kind of batters, the bowler just have to hit the.
Again goes short. Well. Very well executed. He waited for it for the.
A seam-up delivery went across, went with the angle, trying to play for a single towards the third.
Well, that was an amazing shot, that last delivery. Better gets a single. It's 50. It's 7th list day 50 for Yusuf. 121 for 2. 22 overs completed.
Wicket. Now this is the fall of the previous wicket. Sana going round the wicket, and that is a big wicket because he's got loads of experience. Plays his cricket for Karachi. Oh, was that turning a little too much? I felt that he's got himself in. Oh, that one turned out. Did it hit anything? It's gone past the slip cordon or the lonely slip field. It'll reach the boundary.
These are the more evidence to have another slip field in place. Vinod Bhanuka, I think he could have done much better. It wasn't that bad a delivery for him to collect it. It was a fantastic one. Unfortunately for Sri Lanka.
Goes for the sweep. He's wrapped in front. He's gone. He was a god of all money. He was playing across the line. Missed the length, I would say. And that is crashing. Strike rate is good.
Things are difficult when you try to control things. Pace. Taken. Pramod Madushan strikes.
Big one, Umair bin Yusuf. He was playing so well. It was there to be hit, but it went right to the field. 8. Pakistan 193 for 5.
I have to take a look at what really happened there.
Very unlucky. Ashen Bandara at deep square leg came in like a tracer bullet. A bit of sensible thinking would have saved a couple of runs there. Take a look at that where Ashen Bandara dived. There's about 10 feet to go. But unfortunately Sri Lanka rebounds it. And the field at deep mid-wicket was wrong-footed and off balance.
Very well executed Yorker. Mohammad Haris looking to go onto the square boundary. Played it all across. It was a premeditated shot as there was no one on square. A very good Yorker by Samar Rakoon. And Mohammad Haris, a captain's knock from him. 52 of Sri Lanka has missed a trick.
It's a wide. Just straying down the leg side, but that was a very good delivery. disguised it extremely well.
Still a pretty good over, unless Pakistan is able to get a boundary. Of course, new batters finding it difficult to connect. Mubassir, again I will bring up. And we have been talking about how good he has been with the variation, and this time disguising once again the off-cutter Ahmad, but he was not able to.
Samarakon, pace of the ball, it's hit high, and 6. These guys pack a punch. See, that's pace of the ball, a touch shorter. Play shots on the offside or to different areas. And he seems to like it, and that's gone for 6 again of over.
But Mohammad Wasim Jr., he was able to deliver. What a shot there.
Spill. Hits it to extra cover for 4. I think.
And this time he goes big, and it's taken by...
Back of the hand, pace of the ball, it was still coming. And what Wasim had to do was he had to make all the pace. But he did well. He went high down towards long on. It's 6. Goodness gracious. What power.
The slow ball. And he saw that it's again the back of the hand delivery. And what power did he pack, Roshan? That is tremendous.
He virtually thrashed it. His feet didn't move, but the bat certainly did. Last ball. Goes down to long off. They want 2 here. They want 2. They want 2. The throw is to the keeper's end. That's the 12th man, Janit Lianage. He's been sensible. He sent it to the keeper's end. And Pakistan lose their 10th wicket. And they are all out. I think should read as 322 because that second run doesn't get counted.
So there you go.
Particularly the leg spinner. The seamers had to do.
The second wicket kept things going, and they were hitting the boundaries very often. And Yusuf really batted well for his knock. Look at that, just a pickup shot. And that is the second wicket to fall. Karunaratne coming into the party on that occasion with a good catch behind. But then it kept on going.
Yeah, the Pakistan batters were good. They just continued to knock the ball into gaps. They were not afraid to take on the spinners. Some really big shots. Some of them clearing the boundary. And they took on the leg spinner in particular. They milked him at the start. And then they pounced on him when everything was, whenever he...
But then again, it was that 6th wicket partnership between the captain and Mubassir that really took things away from Sri Lanka. The leg spinner again coming back for his second spell. Didn't do good. He was taken to all parts of the park. He was short on a lot of occasions. And that was found on by the Pakistani batters. They were not afraid to come down the track, especially Mubassir. But that was a very soft dismissal. Again, then they used Ashen Bandara, but didn't have any effect. The Pakistani batters just kept going.
That's exactly what they did. Not afraid to come down the pitch, not afraid to play those big shots. Good use of the feet. The slog sweep was more than useful. And then Samarakon into his second spell, getting a good Yorker in. Sri Lanka needed wickets. And then they had another one. The run out, courtesy, some very, very poor understanding and communication. Pakistan kept losing wickets, but they also got runs through some great innovation into gaps. And a good sharp chance from Badushan. Never easy following through. But this was a huge over. 2 sixers in the over. And finally, wicket number 10. But this is, it was not over for Pakistan. They just kept going and going and going. And eventually 322 all out with that return to the wicket-keeper's end.
Dot ball to start.
In all honesty, I thought it was down the leg side. It was like a freebie for Cruz Pulle. Wanted to go over mid-wicket. But slowness of the pitch just holding on to the pitch, and Mohammad Vakadabel series for him. Got some starts but just couldn't kick on. It's been soft dismissal. That's been the issue.
That's beautifully done by Avishka Fernando. Didn't try to hit it too hard, but the timing was...
His movement. Minod Banuka, full length delivery. Head falls over. When the head falls over, most of the time you're going to get wrapped in your front pad. Minod Banuka gone for one. Sri Lanka in trouble. 12 for 2.
Fernando will have to do a part of the scoring now and make sure that he gets Sri Lanka. Let's take a look at this wicket again.
Take a closer look where the head position is when the ball hits the pad. That is way outside the yaw stump. That means his balance is not right. He's fallen over. And most of the time, right arm far. Last game, there have been a confident. The last ball of the previous over from Arshad Iqbal. The length was short and Pasin Surya Bandara just had to time and got the placement right, which he did it perfectly. In slow pitches, if you pitch it short, you're asking for...
This time, it's Surya Bandara who picks up his second boundary. Short, given with, and he loves to play that cut shot, isn't it?
A rare loose delivery by Ahmad, but short, got some extra bounce, but Surya Bandara didn't have any intention to keep along the ground.
These parts of the world. Oh no, that's a poor shot. That's really a poor shot. Wicket number 3. Passing to Surya Bandara. What was he thinking? What was he trying to do? Sri Lanka lose another one.
That's a big wicket. The informed Surya Bandara. He has been so instrumental in Sri Lanka batting lineup. Arshad Iqbal testing him with a shorter delivery. Extra pace got big on him.
It's really good. This is Sana Arach's knock.
He was brilliant. He waited for the bad delivery, settled himself in, and then used the pace of the bowler, played with the field as well. And the bad balls he dispatched.
Sri Lanka's, even Pakistanis were...
What a beautiful delivery there. And 97, heartbreak for Avishka Fernando. He played a special knock, but it took a special delivery to get him out.
Absolutely. It was a wonderful delivery. I think it's a wrong one. And Avishka Fernando agonizingly gone for 97 with a beauty. Absolute peach. Didn't pick by Avishka Fernando, and Mohammad Haris does the rest with a clean bit of stumping. Just what Pakistan need. Some brilliance in the field. That man, Sufyan Mukim, the wrist spinner, does the job. With Haris finish the job off. Fernando gone for 97 of 85.
Coming in.
It's off the camera, long on coming in. Down the leg side, nice hit by Ashen Bandar and finds a boundary. A hint of reverse swing.
That as a bowler you might want to york him. I think that's what Mohammad Wasim wanted to do, but played really well.
Continue to do so. This time, nice piece of timing through mid-wicket. Chase on from square leg, had no chance. 2 boundaries in this. Putting the length back this time. Runs in the first one hard. Yeah, there's a good bit of fielding. Save 2 runs. He did come for the third one. No, says Arachige. Comes the work at fine leg, but still save 2 runs. Maybe, I think the third umpire will be called into to check whether the ball touched the rope.
And Arshad Iqbal on fine leg. Came down with the dive, but what we have to see is, was he in contact with the rope and the ball at the same time?
Was a foot touching it? Oh yes, I think his fingers did when he was touching the ball. Boundary, Ashin Bandar lucky was leading edge, but still doesn't matter. This time it's a brilliant delivery, and Ashin Bandar was off balance, and I think it was carried to the slip fielder. Now all full marks to the wrist spinner. Brilliant.
Ashin Bandara lost his footing because I think LBW was on his mind. He didn't want the ball to come onto the legs. But in the while, it took the outside edge. A very good catch by Sahibzada Farhan. Another wicket for Sufyan Mukim. He's the trump card for Pakistan.
Spikes got caught to the crease and couldn't release his back foot. And Ashin Bandara was undone by absolute beautiful delivery. Gone for 17 of 12. Sri Lanka in trouble. 180 for 5. Play. Ball. And clean ball. In fact, I thought it missed the stumps and hit Haris's foot. But this is a gem of a delivery to get rid of the skipper, Wellalage.
Mubassir Khan, he has been bowling really well, finally rewarded. And with 5 fielders outside the circle, he was able to give a bit more flight. Takes the off stump of captain Dunit Wellalage. Important breakthrough for Pakistan, much needed. Dunit Wellalage has to walk back after making 14 runs. Sri Lanka a 237 for 6.
Sami having a slight slant towards mid-wicket. That's nicely bowled. Sufyan Mukim has been brilliant. Mohammad Harris could have been out. Don't think Sami Karnathan knew what was going on. It's quick thinking by Harris.
Good fielding by Ahmad Butt at the deep as well. Chamika Karunaratne was hanging outside the crease. If Mohammad Harris would have hit it, it could have been close, pretty close.
Slow balls into the pitch will be the way to go. And start wicket, Sami Karnathan hits it in the air. Deep square leg fielder takes it. Change of length, bid for pace. Karunaratne going for the big sixer. Been caught at deep square leg.
Excellent. Excellent from Pakistan. They are pumped up. Arshad Iqbal gets another wicket. He was lethal with the new ball. This time comes with the old ball. Creates a chance. No mistake from Pakistan this time in the outfield. Tayyab Tahir with the very, very important catch. Chamika Karunaratne goes. Rachike, well composed, timed the ball to perfection. Used the lap sweeps really well. Played the spinners and the fast ballers equally well. Punished the bad deliveries.
He was really good. He's been in superb form lately. Quite a few months ago, South Africa A was touring Sri Lanka. Sanarji was shot again. Is it a catch? Oh, taken. For a moment, I thought it evaded the short mid-wicket fielder. They say catchers win matches. And what a great effort by the fielder at short mid-wicket.
His 100. Rachige played across the spin. The arm ball came in. And it's the undone of a very 8 runs and a superb catch. And what a shot. Purely power behind that shot. They need a couple of more.
Clean bowl. And Arshad Iqbal deservingly getting his fifer.
Excellent bowling. And with that wicket, Pakistan, the defending champions of Emerging Asia Cup, booked their slot for the finals tomorrow. The first team to qualify for the finals. And it's with Arshad Iqbal fifer that Pakistan announces their arrival in the final of ACC Emerging Asia Cup.
They did it in style, didn't they? A good all-round performance. They've comprehensively beaten the Shingli, losing it out, especially because 323 runs in a semi-final in these conditions is tough work. They did some good work in patches, but just not good enough. In the end, a formidable Pakistan A team goes to the final with a solid effort.
Sri Lankan team really played their hearts out as well. The turning points were the wickets of Rachige and Avishko Fernando. They both batted really well. But in the end, they were 60 runs short.
It has been a brilliant effort by Pakistani team, a comprehensive win. It's kind of thought for the Sri Lankan team as well. They did put a fight, but in the end, just not good enough on the day. As the Pakistan A goes through to the final, which happens on Sunday. Pakistan A bowlers, 5 in the length. Ahmad Butt got rid of Bruce Pulle, was caught at mid-on. There's some nice strokes after that by Avishka Fernando of Arshad Iqbal. A couple of them back foot drive and off drive, front foot. And Vinod Ban was undone by absolute peach by Arshad Iqbal. Ball swinging back in, probably crashing to the leg stump. Pasun Surya Bandar started proceedings well too. A couple of boundaries down the leg side for Avishka Fernando. That was in the air, over cover point by Pasandu. And Arshad Iqbal again pitching it short. And Surya Bandar was caught at mid-on for an easy catch by Wasim Jr. Then Arachige came into the crease, built a nice partnership along with Avishka Fernando. Some nice strokes, eye-catching ones for those two. That was a big 6 over mid-wicket of Wasim Jr. Nice drop kick over mid-wicket. Trademark Avishka Fernandez stroke. And, just kept on going on with those sweep shots. Brings up his 50, the first in this emerging, and got 100 as well. Avishka, anything short, finally found the gap. That went all the way. Beautiful drive through the extra cover. Sami had everything. He had power, he had style. That was a nice sweep shot, found the gap as well by Avishka Fernandez. And then it was undone by a brilliant Mukim Didwin, which was stuck.
Sufyan Mukim was very impressive. Some more boundary shots on Mohammad Wasim's bowling. We saw Sri Lanka getting back into the chase again, but not for too long. Sufyan Mukim with another breakthrough and some good catching from Pakistan as well. We saw Arachige staying in the fight. He stayed till the very end, but it was Mubassir Khan once again with important breakthroughs. The captain Junit Galalage had to go like that. Then it was Chamika Karunaratne. Arshad Iqbal came, got his wicket. Tayyab Tahir, a very good catch by him. Then it was Dushan Himanta, and superb catch by Umair bin Yusuf. And this was the big wicket, the turning point by Mubassir Khan, getting the wicket of Arachige. And then Arshad Iqbal closed off the